陛下と議会に対する反逆者は粛清する。
10 various Isekai Anime of 2023, from captivating stories, characters, and worlds to just plain boring or cliché. That's what I'm here to find out. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I go through some of the good and bad Isekai Anime of 2023. Number 10. Handyman Saitu in Another World. It follows the adventures of Saitu, a skilled but underappreciated handyman who gets transported to a fantasy world after being hit by a truck. There, he joins a party of quirky adventurers who need his help with various tasks, such as picking locks, repairing items, and carrying essentials. Along the way, he meets various characters and faces different challenges in this new world. It is a comedy show with some action and drama elements. It has a unique premise that focuses on the practical skills of the protagonist rather than his combat abilities or magic powers. It does have some flaws, such as being a generic isekai that does not offer much originality or innovation. The plot is predictable, and the humor is sometimes forced or repetitive. The characters are mostly stereotypes as well. It is an average isekai anime that can be enjoyable for fans of the genre. Number 9. Saving 80,000 gold in Another World for my retirement. A comedy fantasy that showcases the adventures of Mitsuha, a high school girl who gains the ability to travel between Earth and a fantasy world. She decides to use this power to earn money for her retirement by selling modern goods and currency in the other world. It also features some action scenes and political intrigue as she gets involved with various factions and events in the other world. The anime has a colorful and cute art style, with expressive character designs and animation. The premise is original and refreshing as it deviates from the typical isekai tropes. The humor is lighthearted and fun, and the characters are likable and diverse. It lacks in the animation quality, inconsistent with some CGI, and the anime relies too much on Mitsuha's abilities and luck. Number 8. The Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess and the Genius Young Lady. Follows the adventures of Anisphia, a princess who loves magic but cannot use it herself, and Euphilia, a noblewoman who was betrayed by her fiancé and lost her chance to become the next queen. The two girls team up to research magic and change the world with their inventions and discoveries, praised for its comedy, characters, and lack of sexualization of its female leads. The story is lighthearted and fun, with a focus on the girls' love relationship that develops slowly and sweetly. The animation is colorful and vibrant, and the story can be boring and predictable at times, with too much time spent on explaining the mechanics of magic and the history of the world, but still really enjoyable and cute anime for fans of fantasy, comedy, and girls' love. Number 7. I got a cheat skill in Another World, and became unrivaled in the real world, too. The cliched plot, the lack of originality, the fan service, and the inconsistent pacing. This one is a typical example of the isekai genre. Tenjo, a bullied and neglected middle school student who inherits his grandfather's house and finds a portal to another world. There, he gains game-like skills and abilities by defeating monsters, which also transform his appearance and personality. He uses his new powers to improve his life in both worlds, making friends and enemies along the way. It has elements of comedy, romance, action, and fantasy. Some of the good aspects of the anime are the colorful animation, the catchy music, the diverse cast of characters, and the humorous situations. Number 6. The reason why Raeliana ended up at the Duke's mansion. Rinko, a young woman who is reincarnated as Raeliana, a noble lady who is destined to be killed by her fiancé. To avoid her fate, she makes a deal with Noah, a powerful and cold-hearted duke, and pretends to be his fiancé. Along the way, she uncovers the secrets behind her death and the true feelings of Noah. The show got some charming characters, and intriguing plot. The chemistry between Raeliana and Noah is captivating, and the supporting cast adds humor and depth to the story. It may not be the most original or groundbreaking anime in its genre, but it delivers what it promises: a cute and fluffy love story with a touch of mystery. Number 5. Summoned to another world for a second time. Suzaki, a man who was once summoned to another world and saved it, but was forced to return to his original world and start over as a baby. He is summoned again to the same world 5 years later, where he reunites with his former companions and faces new challenges. With some good plot, drama, and fight scenes, comes drawbacks such as generic, lack of character development, and mediocre animation. It relies heavily on clichés and tropes of the genre, and does not offer much depth or innovation. Number 4. Dead Mount Deathplay, a powerful necromancer known as the Corpse God, who reincarnates into the modern world of Shinjuku after a fierce battle with a legendary hero. He takes over the body of a boy named Polka Shinoyama, who was killed by an assassin. He soon gets involved with the Shinjuku underworld and meets various characters, such as zombified hitman who becomes obsessed with him, and Takumi, a tech contractor who monitors him. The show has a dark fantasy vibe with plenty of gore, action, and humor. It subverts the typical isekai tropes by having the protagonist come from a fantasy world to the real world, and by having him seek a peaceful life instead of becoming a hero. Seriously, a unique and entertaining reverse isekai anime that stands out among the generic ones. It is worth checking out. Number 3. Kamikatsu, working for God in a godless world. Yukito Urabe, a boy who is reborn in a world without gods or religion after dying during a cult ritual. He meets a girl named Aruaru, who lives in a village that is under the control of the imperial state, a government that can order anyone to die at any time. Yukito soon discovers that he can summon Mitama, a mysterious goddess from his previous life, who helps him protect his new friends from danger. The premise is original and intriguing, exploring the themes of faith, morality, and freedom in a godless world. The action scenes are exciting and well animated, showcasing Mitama's powers and abilities. A great show indeed. Number 2. My one-hit kill sister. A normal otaku who gets transported to another world after a car accident. He soon realizes that he is the weakest adventurer in this world, and that his overprotective older sister Maya has also followed him with the strongest abilities and cheat skills. Maya is obsessed with her brother, and will do anything to protect him and win his love, even if it means killing anyone who gets in her way. Features a lot of fan service, violence, and incest jokes, which may appeal to some viewers, but may also turn off others. The anime is not meant to be taken seriously, but rather as a fun and silly escapade in a fantasy world. It may not have a deep plot or character development, but it does have some hilarious moments and absurd situations.
だが諦めるな、戦場マヤ。今こそただの力ではなく自慢の姉力を発揮するんだ。ちょっとファイヤーバレット。
Number 1. The Aristocrat's Otherworldly Adventure, Serving Gods Who Go Too Far. Silford, a Japanese teenager who was reincarnated in a fantasy world as the son of a noble family. He receives the blessings of 7 gods, which grant him cheat-like abilities in various fields. He uses his power to help people and fight against evil, while also dealing with his multiple fiancées and the noble society. The anime is a comedy fantasy series that features a lot of action, romance, and fan service. It has colorful animation, catchy music, and a likable cast of characters. The show is very cliched and predictable, fast-paced as well, but I personally see it as a fun and entertaining adventure with an overpowered protagonist and his harem. Thank you for watching this video. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more anime content. Also, let me know in the comments which Isekai anime is your favorite and why. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.